Do reshoot rumors spell doomsday for the Justice League? Find out on today's Nerdist News. Lex Luthor, Darkseid, a giant starfish from outer space. The Justice League has faced their fair share of formidable foes over the years, but have they finally met the villain that will destroy them forever? Director Zack Snyder?
Oh,
yeah, maybe we're being a tad overdramatic, but not if you're to believe the recent reports that DC's Justice League movie is in serious trouble. The rumor mill is turning with some unconfirmed talk of extensive reshoots for the upcoming film. According to an article on Splash Report, at this point the film has been reshot so much that it has essentially been made twice. And reportedly more reshoots are on the way. Great news if you're a big fan of Blu-ray deleted scenes, but potentially bad news if you were holding out hope that Justice League was going to be any good.
Oh,
Now, we're not the first or the last to say that the lead up to this film has caused some concern for the future. And by the way, it's important to note that Warner Brothers has neither confirmed nor denied any of this info. But if it is legit, let's consider what reshoots could really mean for the 5th installment of the DCEU. After the disappointing box office performance of Batman v Superman last year, DC seemed to realize that maybe the super dark, grim direction the franchise was going in was not actually the way fans of the iconic superheroes wanted to see their stories explored on the big screen. Here at Nerdist, we were definitely frustrated with the lack of solid character building and the willy-nilly killing done by what were supposed to be the good guys. Then Suicide Squad rolled around, and we were hopeful that it would add a bit of the levity that the DCEU was in need of. And it did, but in a very monkey's paw, Faustian bargain kind of way. So DCEU's ship was still far from course corrected, and the general feeling since then has been, how will we get closer to a cohesive DCEU vision? This rumor that more reshoots will soon be underway for Justice League might show that, yes indeed, some course correction is still needed. So, if this is all true, is it reason to be concerned for the fate of the Justice League? At the end of the day, we say, nah. In fact, we're kind of glad to hear it. True, some films with massive overhauls like Suicide Squad and Fantastic Four still didn't fare too well once released, but Rogue One was greatly improved by reshoots and reworks thanks to Tony Gilroy, who was brought on to lead changes but still kept the original creative vision intact. Similarly, reshoots for The Force Awakens reportedly happened as late as 3 weeks before the film's premiere date. Overall, reshoots and late-stage changes usually end up helping a movie in the long run, so you know what, DC? We're happy that you will do whatever it takes to get it right. Because yeah, we're ready for DCEU movies that knock our socks off. And with Wonder Woman just around the corner and its trailers looking freaking fantastic, we may have a 1-2 punch, if Justice League can get its shit together. You're the last leg of the relay. Don't drop the baton on us. Yeah. Baton. But what do you think is the reshoot rumor? Good or bad news for the Justice League? What future DCEU film are you most excited for? And what is the name of the Lone Ranger's nephew's horse?
Victor. His name is Victor.
How the hell did you know that?
Let's discuss. And if you like Nerdist News, you should tune into our live daily show, Nerdist News Talks Back. We round up the best news and stories in pop culture, interact with the fans, and generally just have a good time. You can check us out every day at 1 p.m. PDT on YouTube and ProjectAlpha.com.